Some are charging that John McCain has listened to Karl Rove's advice. Just a couple of days ago, Karl Rove gave advice on TV telling John McCain, hey, what you should do is you should take all of this and blame it on Obama, and you should bring it back to the former head of Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, a guy by the name of Frank Raines, who happens to be African-American. Now, Rove didn't mention the fact that he was African-American, but there was a little bit of a wink and a nod there, and he said you should lay it all on his doorstep, fair or unfair, who cares, man? Blame him for it. People are up in arms over this. I'm not. I think that's exactly right. I think that's exactly the correct political strategy. You're running a race against somebody else. Why wouldn't you blame him for all the problems? That's what you do in politics. I don't blame Rove for that. I don't find that a particularly dirty trick or dishonest. I mean, yes, it's dishonest. Let me clarify that. But what are they supposed to do? Be honest about it? Is John McCain supposed to run an ad saying, hey, listen, I pushed for all this deregulation. Boy, I really screwed it up. Sorry about that, guys. But vote for me anyway. Of course not. He's going to run this ad instead. Let's watch that ad. And for those of you who are only hearing it, the man they're showing on the screen and blaming for this whole problem happens to be African American. When we come back, we'll tell you why that might be an issue. Let's watch first.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
Obama has no background in economics. Who advises him? The Post says it's Franklin Raines for advice on mortgage and housing policy. Shocking. Under Raines, Fannie Mae committed extensive financial fraud. Raines made millions. Fannie Mae collapsed. Taxpayers? Stuck with the bill. Barack Obama. Bad advice. Bad instincts. Not ready to lead.
Man, these political ads crack me up every time. The way she says at the end, not ready to lead. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Bad advice. Not ready to lead. So, for those of you who are listening on XM or podcasting the show, the pictures they had on the screen were Franklin Raines first scowling and then almost laughing gleefully like, I took your money. And then Obama scowling, and then they showed a poor old white lady. Like, oh, she's been devastated. And Time magazine accurately here says, why inject Franklin Raines into this debate? Sure, he did run Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, but he has no connection to Obama. Raines has in the past put out a statement, and he did it again, saying, I have never in my life advised Barack Obama and have no plan to. He has zero connection to the Obama campaign. And here's what's interesting about it. The person who wrote the article, Karen Tumulty at Time magazine, said, the thing is, you can make a case, and a somewhat fair case, that Obama's connected to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. One of his top vice presidential vetters, before he was let go, was also at Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, connected to those organizations, and he actually was connected to Obama. So why not use him? And he was deeply connected to Obama. Oh, he's white, but Franklin Raines is black. Interesting. Now, Obama, by the way, collected more money than almost any other senator from those two organizations. Chris Dodd collected the most because he was the head of the banking committee, and then Obama got the second most. Those are fair lines of attack that McCain should use against Obama. I understand that completely. So why go to this character who isn't even connected to the Obama campaign at all? As Time magazine says, they believe it's because it showed two scowling black guys and then a poor little white lady at the end who had her money stolen. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why they went with Franklin Raines and not Jim Johnson or anyone else. See, they're willing to go so low while Obama's talking about reaching out to them to have a bipartisan solution. Now do you see why I get angry?